to that, right?
Interesting. Not a bad day to go to a winery as long as it's got inside seating for some wine tasting today.
That's right, or just sip some wine inside.
Chillax. Yeah.
Not yet, though. It is only 7 in the morning. Do the coffee first.
That's right.
Wine afternoon.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but not close enough to home that you can do that. Yeah, we've got a chill that's going to be in the air later on today, Steph, and it's funny because I ran the air conditioner overnight last night.
You did?
I did.
Wow.
Because it never really got below 60 degrees in my house.
Oh.
60 degrees the outside temperature. Inside it's been 75 to 80 in there. Now, come tomorrow, we'll close the windows down, and then tomorrow night we'll likely end up putting the heat on in Connecticut. So, yep, that's the trend. Let's look at what we have to contend with over the next couple of days. A chill not yet in the air. If you live in eastern Connecticut, you say, what are you talking about? It still feels like summer. Western part of our state starting to feel a lot more like fall. As the wind picks up, coming from the west, eventually going to the east, these temperatures will fall, and they will fall pretty quickly. Through the afternoon, believe it or not, our warmest time of the day in most parts of Connecticut right now. Over the next 5 hours or so, many spots will probably drop about 5 degrees. Not a widespread rain event for Connecticut today, but enough of a nuisance that if you've got any outdoor plans, you'll certainly want to have the umbrella handy for you, with you. Off to the west, the heavier rain right now, also the cooler temperatures. They're slowly coming into our state. 49 most recently in Sherman Reading at 48 degrees, in Norfolk at just 45. But across towards the eastern part of Connecticut, as you head up towards Woodstock, where it's usually very similar temperature-wise to Norfolk, it's a solid 15 degrees warmer, 14 degrees warmer. We're splitting hairs there. Lisbon at 62. In Flanders, a temperature this morning of 61 degrees. By the way, as you're looking ahead towards some of the holidays, we've got 9 more days until we get to Halloween. Just over a month now until Thanksgiving and Christmas Day and the first full day of Hanukkah. Yeah, that's right. You have to CH when you say it. Hanukkah at 64 days from now. It's going to be a little while before we get to that point, but it certainly feels a little bit like Thanksgiving, or will later on today. 53 to 58, so certain improvements coming for Sunday, although the breeze hangs on here. So 58 feels a bit more like 55 or so. Then Monday we go down, Tuesday we go down. That will come up a little bit Wednesday and Thursday, but if you were hoping for a big warm up, 70s, maybe 80s in the forecast, no, my friends. That is not going to be the case. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we've got some rain in Connecticut, a little bit overdone by feeling up to the north of us. Most of it should stay to the west. Eventually, it streams across the state. And at times, the rain will stop, but definitely keep your umbrella handy because the rain could come back again as we head into the afternoon. You might be saying, wait a minute, you guys yesterday said it wasn't going to happen. Well, that's called a change in the forecast, and that's why we ask you to watch day and night. It also helps our ratings, too. 10 o'clock, temperature between 54 and 57. Do not expect to see much sunshine, although there will be a little bit of brightening in the skies at times later on today. By noon, we're just around 55, and then the temperatures, well, they go in the direction that I do not like to have to go here, all the way into the 40s, 48 to 50 degrees at 6 p.m. Lots of cloud cover expected. Do not expect to see any sunshine today, and do not expect to see people with a smile on their face if they are walking around with the umbrella. Hold on to it tightly because the winds will pick up. Some gusts later today, 40 or maybe 45 miles an hour. That is the criteria for us to see some scattered power outages. So that's one thing you have to watch carefully for. Not the best day to just let the kids play in the yard. If there is a low-hanging tree near your house that is at risk to fall. 40 to 43 by early tomorrow morning. If we saw less wind, we'd actually see these temperatures falling even quicker. Chilly forecast with a 61-degree temp for tomorrow. That's actually seasonable for this time of the year, right on average, but it's going to feel cooler than 61. Brief shower or two possible as we head into the morning on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't even know what season we're talking about at that point. 45 to 50 degrees or so. Good amount of sunshine for both of those days at least, but certainly not warm, that's for sure. What are you going to do?
I know.
I think that's the best way to describe it.
We need the rain.
Such is life.
It happens.
That's true.
You know, it's New England. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
The Halloween